Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Colin Donahue, and welcome to another episode of Smackdown Heist, the show that we talk about the A show, Smackdown, my roster, my show, Smackdown, on the current episode that just happened 37, an hour and 37 minutes ago. I forget it's a 2 hour show. I wish it was 3 hours. Make that happen, please. So let's kick things off. So Kevin Owens starts off the show with a new episode of the Kevin Owens Show and brings out Kofi Kingston, the new WWE champion. I guess maybe we should stop saying new. I mean, he is the WWE champion with Xavier Woods. And sadly, we find out that Big E is out with an injury since their last match last week. Who did they face last time? It. I think it was the Bar. I think, if I can remember, I think it was the Bar. It was a week ago. But so then suddenly, Kevin Owens wants to be a new member of the New Day, to be Big O. I guess that's supposed to be funny. I forgot to laugh. Sorry. But, I guess that was something. I wouldn't say it was a good segment. I guess it was a pretty interesting segment. To be honest, I thought Kevin Owens was going to turn heel tonight, to be honest, and have Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens at next pay-per-view, which I'm pretty sure is Money in the Bank. I think it's Money in the Bank because they're not saying any other pay-per-views until May, and I don't know what's going to be happening the rest of April. They're in the middle of April right now, and there's still 2 weeks left of April. So, then that tag team match for the main event turns into a six-man tag team match of Shinsuke Nakamura, Rusev, and Cesaro. Don't know where Sheamus is, but Cesaro versus the New Day and Kevin Owens. And next, we get to the probably biggest surprise of the night, the heist moment of the night. Finn Balor, the Intercontinental Champion, coming to SmackDown Live. What does this mean for Raw? I have no idea. It could mean a lot of things. We could be seeing more cruiserweights. We could, so I guess since Becky Lynch is Raw and SmackDown Women's Champion, I guess we'll be seeing more of her because now they have the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown and the United States Championship on SmackDown. So I know for a fact Samoa Joe did not go to Raw. And two major championships along with the WWE Championship. What could we be seeing? Could we be seeing a Cruiserweight Championship added to Raw with, like they should have just kept, but 205 Live is still cool. I like it. I like watching the Cruiserweights. It's one of my favorite divisions. It's probably one of your guys' favorite divisions as well. But, yeah. So Finn Balor versus Ali, and that was a pretty good match, I would say. Both great athletes going against each other, but Finn Balor picking up the win since his loss to Andrade yesterday on Monday Night Raw and picking up a big win against Ali. So now we get to Charlotte Flair versus Carmella, the winner of the Women's Battle Royal at WrestleMania versus the one member of the main event of WrestleMania. And wow, I was surprised of the match that, you guys seeing Carmella and Charlotte in these pay-per-view matches that are probably 4 to 5 stars, and I think they really brought a 4 to 5 star match in this night. It was a pretty good match. I would say I would give it 4 stars. It was great. It still showed that the women's division on SmackDown is here and ready to bring it to Raw or whoever. NXT, I guess. I guess so. So Charlotte picks up the win, making Carmella tap out. And next thing you know, Lars Sullivan is on SmackDown Live. I said yesterday he should have just stayed on Raw, but no, they had to put him on SmackDown Live. Why? I don't know. If we start seeing Lars Sullivan as WWE Champion, what are we going to do? It's like Jinder Mahal over again. I said Ginger. Jinder. He is Jinder Mahal. Alright, now we get to more of the women's division with Ember Moon coming to SmackDown Live, and so did Bayley. Yeah, so did Bayley. And people booed Bayley. I don't know why. I guess, I guess she's not really much of a big deal as she was. That's all I could say about that. But Paige came out. People love Paige. Who doesn't love Paige? I love Paige. Sadly, I wish he would compete more, but sadly, things happen in the ring. And these guys are really talented and really professionals, and don't do this at home, like me, who does it at home. Never mind. Paige comes out and reveals a new tag team, which, to be honest, okay, it was okay. I mean, Asuka and Kairi Sane, do they have a tag team name? I don't know. Are they gonna be called what was it, the Ninjas of the Sky or whatever? They should have brought Io Shirai. They should have brought her into from NXT with Kyrie and had Paige as the manager. But Asuka's cool still. Asuka, former women's champion, undefeated at NXT. I think it would be a great tag team against the Iconics. And speaking of the Iconics, they all went against each other, and Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come back since WrestleMania, and it looks like Asuka, Kairi Sane, Ember Moon, and Bayley defeated those superstars. And what a match I guess that was. I mean, it's an eight women tag team match. I mean, there's some matches in the show that just don't really suit yourself, but you still watch them. You still give credit to the superstars and women who put their bodies on the line, and that's why I watched this. Okay, now we get to the main event of Kofi Kingston, Xavier Woods, and Kevin Owens versus Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Rusev. And The New Day and Kevin Owens pick up the win against those three superstars. And again, I really thought that Kevin Owens was going to turn heel, but next thing you know, it cuts away to a segment with Mr. McMahon. I really kind of was hoping Kevin Owens would turn heel, because that would be a great rivalry, but maybe it'll happen. I don't know. You never know in WWE, unless you're Vince, who changes the War Raiders name to Viking Experience. Good job, Vince. And how does Vince McMahon do it tonight? He brings out Elias to SmackDown. Why? I don't know. And that's ever going to help. Yeah, apparently Elias was the biggest signee to SmackDown, or to switch to Raw to SmackDown. Until then, Roman Reigns starts coming out with his music. Dur dur, dur dur, dur dur. You guys gotta love that music. And this, see, I can't talk because I'm just reading my notes here and it's hard to do that. So, Mr. McMahon comes out, Elias comes out, Roman Reigns comes out. Next thing you know, bam, Superman punch right to Elias and to Vince McMahon, which, to be honest, that was pretty shocking. I want to say that was the heist moment of the night because, the heist moment was Finn Balor coming to SmackDown. I mean, I would never would have guessed that. I was actually shocked about that. So that's basically it for this episode of SmackDown Heist. You got, lots of new superstars, a lot of new women added to SmackDown. Roman Reigns is a big part of it. I can't use words because when you say stuff out loud, you just don't know what to say. Yeah, Big Romans is a big switch to SmackDown Live. The new future Kevin Owens becoming with the New Day. That's basically it, guys. It's 10:45 at night, and I'm recording this. That's why I'm a little out of it today. God, see, I can't even pronounce right. I could never pronounce right anyways. You guys know this already. This is why I do group videos. Speaking of group videos, please check out our gaming channel. The Zone Group is finally a channel, by the way. I will put a link in the description below if I remember. But also like, comment, subscribe, and tell me what you guys think of tonight's SmackDown event. And I will see you guys next week on another episode of Raw is a Riot. This is what I do. Later.